So, most dear, most kind, most precious, any wishful fulfilling. This that father, mother, brother, sister, then you got the friends, sentient beings. Using symbols and drums for my teaching. That goes with teaching. So, as I said last time, then you got somebody. Of course, the lay vows, you can take. Then Sangha, so especially thing, yes, that you are the most hero because you conquer. You see, so far, how many years, months, weeks, in Sangha, so you have been hero, for Dharma to length of time. You have been hero, to overcome delusion over the world, delusion. You see? We have been never free from beginning of samsara. I'm not talking to the easy thing. So, beginningless rebirth. We've not been free from samsara. We've not been free from oceans of suffering of samsara. Everything like that. So now you have to, I'm forgetting what I'm talking. Hero. You have been real hero for that many years, months, weeks. You have to think about it. You have to know that. You think you are nothing. Not if you don't think even develop the Sangha. Just looking for happiness, but didn't achieve happiness. After the old life. Looking for happiness, but didn't find happiness. Not like that. Now doesn't know what to do. Whether to live or to die, or I'm just making talk about that. Hero, you have been really hero. Like the wars, we have been numberless times. We killed people. Billions, zillions, we count from beginningless birth. We killed all sentient beings. We killed all the sentient beings. If you think from beginningless birth, so there's nothing. So still suffering. Still suffering. Yeah, you're not afraid of samsara. This is all of that, you see? Yeah. So, I mean, numberless from beginningless about so what? So what? So nothing. So what? Nothing. So, you see, you have to know that. You have to think well, you think deep, not just this life. So that. So the real hero, the Sanghas, the land, them and the vows taken, then the Sanghas, yeah. Get-ons, yeah. So you have to recognize. Real hero. Yeah, sentence means especially who didn't meet Dharma, didn't receive Dharma, didn't come to meet Dharma. They live with the delusion. They follow delusion every second. So they're suffering. All the time they're suffering. So you have to know that. So you are the Sangha, you are the hero. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Laudo committant. Committee. Okay, yeah. So have to recognize. You have to recognize what you are. Incredible, brave. Yeah. You have been under delusion. You slave by the delusion from beginningless to rebirths, not just one life. So now you are face. I mean, you are against. So by meeting Dharma, then you found way. I mean, the Dharma to defeat the delusion, which causes you to suffer from beginningless rebirth. Beginningless rebirth. You see? So that's why I have to scream. So it makes you think deeper. Just words about. So other doesn't think much well of Sangha. The country doesn't, American country doesn't think you're special. Who killed so many people during the World War. That's got very high hero. You think you're nothing. And yes, and don't think you are alone in the world. Don't think that. So silly. Numberless bodhisattvas most happy with you. Numberless bodhisattvas, holy beings are happy with you. Even though evil beings not happy with you, but the holy beings are happy with you. You have to understand. You have to know this. Don't think I'm alone, nobody's helping me. So you see, if you practice good karma, you abandon negative karma, causes suffering. If you practice good karma, cause happiness, they keep living the vow. What that brings all the success, happiness in the life. So you know that. Yeah. You have to create happiness. You have to abandon suffering. You have to create the happiness. Otherwise, yeah, there's samsara from beginning to rebirth. There's Lord realm from beginning to rebirth. There's numberless Buddha, bodhisattvas. What they don't? They're not doing anything. Then they have to keep quiet. They're not doing anything. They don't see something. So they make you think this. So they're sitting there, they're invisible, quiet. They're not having sentiments. So they're not having. You begin the path, you begin the even the path of liberation, yeah, that is based on the protecting karma. They practice good karma, they stop giving harm to sentient beings. That's the first and second refuge, and the protecting karma is the best thing. Yeah. So you see, they are minor part of the first thing, compassion, the sentiment suffering, renunciation, yourself suffering, samsara, compassion, sentiments suffering, from great compassion, then general bodhisattvas in the path to enlightenment. So then, very beginning, when you begin the path like this, then what you achieving bodhisattva, numberless bodhisattva, higher, ordinary, higher, and yeah. Oh, they have hundreds, thousands compassion to you, then your compassion. How much compassion do you have yours? Do you have yourself? Love yourself. So that yeah, then bodhisattva, no, the England, then not seeing this and then be like drug, like taking drug, alcohol, that. So you see, so therefore it shows you have to walk. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, you have to come out. You have to walk. Abandon cause of suffering, the karma, and create the cause of happiness, good karma. Yeah. So that's why those who did already enlightened in the past, enlightened now, enlightened. Those who don't do, yeah, then continuously in samsara. You see, suffer. You have to do that. So you have to come effort from your side. God, Buddha will do everything, God will do everything. It's up to the God. Then you live up to the God, up to the Buddha. And then nothing. Then your problem doesn't solve. So forever like this. So no, that couldn't experience suffering samsara. So that's, see. Yeah, ni kengoti. Now, so remember now, holy beings are with you. Numberless bodhisattvas to help you. Eh? Yes. You see, as you are follow Buddha advice. Eh? So rather dedicating your life to the delusion which we have been doing from beginners about. So now you see, recognize that you are enemy. So now the delusion has been defeating you from beginningless rebirth. So now you defeat delusion. That's Dharma practice. What is other than that? That's Dharma practice. Oh, that's real Dharma. Yeah. That you have to recognize, you have to think that, write down in your notebook, diary book, in your diary book. Okay? So, like this, Karaswani. See the they say Karaswani. Rising attachment to the Karaswani. The man, woman, the opposite sex. So that is a habituation. That is a habituation from beginningless samsara. Habituation, beginningless samsara. Thinking that's nice. Habituation from beginningless samsara. Habit. So that's not only for human beings, even insects. There's in the ocean this like horse. What's it called? Seahorse. Seahorse. In the ocean, like seahorse. That has many hands. I don't know what legs meant. What is called the animal? Octopus. So I mean, all the insects they have interest in the opposite sex. Even not only human beings, even the insects. Their own same nationality. Nationality? No, what do you call it? same type interest. So there's habituation from beginningless rebirth. Yeah. So you see, this is good. This is nice. This is not nice. All that is habituation, attraction to opposite. From beginningless rebirth, habituation. More you analyze, it becomes false. So that's a wrong concept. Proves that concept is a wrong concept. It's something to be removed because it causes suffering, so much suffering. Huh? Yeah, so you see that. When you don't check, then so you don't see the proof. You see, it's like this. The object is not object attachment. Then after some time, it's not attraction, but it's after some time. Maybe that person gives a lot of present, lot of gift present or something, because you are attached to the present gift, like birthday, so forth. So then, then you start to get attached to that person. It's the opposite sex. Even though there was no attachment beginning. So like that, you see. Like that. Then also, but also they can change. You see, but then after some time, that you see, even without meditation, you see, especially by seeing better, with you thinking better, then you lost interest in that, and then somebody else, to the body get attached. So like that, you see. So you see, this proves it came from your mind. You see, the attachment not came from the object side, but it came from your mind. You see. So it's up to your mind. It's up to you, you see, who produces attachment. It's up to you. It's not the object, it's you. It shows that. So that means you have the freedom in your hand. You see, hell, enlargement, samsara, nirvana, liberation from samsara, suffering, nirvana, samsara. Yes, even everyday problem, happiness, it is in your hand, depending on how you think. Depending, you see, how you think. So if you keep your mind in Dharma, especially, bodhicitta, lojong, emptiness, unbelievable. Only happiness. The bodhicitta, everything becomes cause enlightenment. Emptiness, everything become remedy to samsara, everything what you do. Then, realizing emptiness directly, then ceases the negative imprint, delusions, and even negative imprint, liberate delusions, cease. Then directly you see, yeah, it's able to achieve enlightenment. That person, everything's in your hand. I have to do that. You think that you're totally, this is my life, you're totally into your life is ended totally in the control of attachment. Like this is not the life. No, this is true. True. So, that's a good example. Then see, 100 people will get one person, and somebody find beautiful, handsome, somebody find ugly, somebody see that not ugly, not attractive, it's okay. So you say 100 people will get to one person's body is like that. You see? So like that. Then Kasumare. So yeah, depending on what the person likes or loves you or doesn't love you, or praise you or criticize you, or depend on all that, then you see it. Your mind changes. Look at it bad, look at it negative, evil. Enemy, or look at it friend. All that. So from your side, all that you see. You discriminate. You see, you discriminate. So. So then, somebody who harm you, who are get angry to you, and then you say, by completing the parameter of patience, then you able to achieve enlightenment. Otherwise, can't for sentient beings. Otherwise, you can't achieve enlightenment. Total cessation, obscuration, completion, realization, you can't achieve without completing the parameter of patience. So, therefore, you see, Buddha, the teacher explains how to practice patience. You see, and then so the and those friends, during their friends, and they know to practice patience with him. So not with the strangers. So only who gives you opportunity to teachings that you heard about how to practice patience, then by Buddha, Shakyamuni Buddha and the Guru, the substitute Buddha, so you there. Order there. You see, there's the one who doesn't love you, one who criticizes you, angry you, harm you. look at down your, put down your, so sorry. Oh, that's the only one who gives you the precious opportunity to practice patience. And then by practicing patience, then you can overcome anger. Then you see, then not only achieve liberation for somebody, able to achieve enlightenment. With the infinite qualities of holy body, can do perfect words for sentence. So, who gives you? So, whom you call enemy, or gives you incredible this enlightenment. Just infinite qualities for to get the perfect words without slightest. You see, gives you this to be Buddha, to have all these infinite qualities. Skies of qualities. Unexplainable. This so kind, so skies of kindness. How precious it is! Skies of benefits, like skies. He or she is giving you. Wow. Unbelievable. So unbelievable. So now you see, you see the kindness. Unbelievable. What did it say? What was that word?
The kindness of the enemy.
Yeah. So, you see, so kindness is like sky, limitless sky, benefit what you get. Like sky, limitless sky, So if you offer to thank the kindness, to pay the kindness, if you offer skies of dollars, yes, dollars, nothing. Then you see which grand jewel, you offer, or diamond, or which grand jewel, like skies, you offer nothing. The kindness, you can't pay kindness. So this, your participation, this gives you all the gives you enlightenment. Can you imagine? Every single quality the Buddha has. See, sure, he. So you see. So how much material you pay, even you offer him whole world is nothing. Yeah, you can't pay the kindness. So unbelievable. Limitless kindness. So, even while the person is giving harm to you, while the person is angry to you, right, you can see, kindness. Yeah. So, not only the person did harm in the past, no? Not now. Okay, so Kasare. So what I'm saying is that if it only beautiful is only from object side, ugly is only object side, indifferent is only from object side, then should not change. It's has to be ugly all the time, forever, and it's beautiful forever, but it changes. If you see somebody who is more beautiful, the body, then you see this is ugly. You see this, would you believe so beautiful? It's ugly. This is beautiful. Then when you see more beautiful than that, it's ugly. Oh, it's beautiful. So it's all like that. So beautiful is came from you. You have to know that from object side, the wrong view. That's the wrong view. Beautiful, ugly is exaggerated or is came from you. Nothing exists from object side. Proves that. So it came from you. So you see, if it exists from object side, then even you see more beautiful than that, still should be beautiful. They should not be ugly. They should still forever. It doesn't matter. There's no any form beautiful. They should be always beautiful, and they should be always ugly. That is the better. Sing others, okay? Oh. This beautiful, the beautiful, the ugly dependent. No. So this is forever. So why can't it be like this? Why cannot be like that? Forever from the side of the object, why? That's very much checking, to analyze. So you can see it came from your karma, came from your mind. It's up to you. Yeah. So that's. So we think it came from object side, yes. But then you see, when you see another form, you see this ugly, you see that beautiful. Or you see this ugly, then another form, you see another form. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this ugly. Oh, this is beautiful. You see? Like that. If it's true, came from object side, then it should be beautiful all the time. It should be ugly all the time. Without doing other things. See? But it doesn't happen. Yeah, so you have to know that. It's come from your karma. Come from your mind. Your mind created. Okay. All right. And So you see, didn't go to the yeah, Katori, yeah, didn't you see, in Delhi, long time ago, many years, long time, I was staying in the hotel, York Hotel, upstairs in the afternoon. So there's some business people, some people gathered. So they have, of course, not easy for them having Dharma and those meditations, how to overcome attachment, that don't know. So they ask, when you get attachment to the lady, what do you do? They ask, because what do you do? then fortunately, I remembered, look at the inside the body. Not look at only outside, but look at the inside the body, through the skin. Look at the inside body. Flesh wrapped with the kata.
Veins.
Huh?
Veins. Veins.
Huh?
Veins.
What?
Veins.
Oh, vein, yeah, vein. Wrapped by the veins and the bones and inside what? Bones and
Flesh. Muscle.
bones and inside the bone there's a
Organs.
marrows and things like that. And I don't know, but I just think the inside, all the flesh, all the meat, and I said that they were so shocked. They were so surprised. They never thought that. They never thought that. So they were so shocked. They were so surprised. So funny. So funny. Really funny. So, in that, you see, if you go in meat shop, supermarket, meat was cut already, big piece, and meat was already cut and made kind of looking. The smell is there, but kind of intensive smell. But it's already cut in the eyes, But in the Nepal, in India, or meat shops, all hanging, all the hanging, all the what is inside, intestine, all the things outside, and the head is there, cut. Then this is exactly the same. Exactly the same, no attachment. Exactly the same. So that's good, very good to remember. Very good to remember. So good to remember that. So then the wrapped by skin, you see, it's like in the sack, it's like plastic bag or sack, something. You put all the meat and bones, everything is similar, the sack. So there's skin covered everything. So much of the people in the world, they never think inside. So strong attachment, driving crazy life, whole life driving crazy with the attachment. Only thing outside, skin, only attached to that. But never think inside, never. Inside, fragile inside everything. So blood, you see, from the body, from the face, from beautiful face, blood comes. Then you see, even one blood comes. Even blood comes. Kind of scary, kind of. Then bigger, you see, cut. See there, you see inside. So anyway, sorry, like that. Well, even the skin, you see, when your eyesight is not very strong, more degenerated, not strong like glass, So then kind of looks like skin, nice. You see? But when the eyesight is strong, become like glass, when you put a glass, magnifying glass or something to see clear. Or you see small things, clear. Or it's like many whole skins are filled with bumps, like mountain. You see there, like ground, lot of bumps. Like the earth, a lot of bumps. You see, like full of bumps. Kind of like that. You see, nothing kind of equal beautiful. You don't see. When before you see equal beautiful. But now you're close, magnifying glass, you can see very clear. Then full of bumps. Nothing smooth. All of that. So, reality like that. There's nothing to be attached. So, Judge Kundalamara just said, yeah. So, skin is a skin alone put there, then all the meat put there, and bone, just put separately, all the inside one, skin one side, then there's nothing there to be attached to. Jepchakundalambar said, Bodhisattva group said, if you check, there's nothing to be attached to. So anyway, this just without relation to shortcomings attachment, obscuring mind, obscuring the mind, and causes many other delusions rise, suffer, unbelievable suffering, then next life, all the suffering, making the death so difficult. And then Lord realm, without talking that, just talking about this life is like that. I think I sort of I think I sort of yeah. So this Kasuri. So this yeah, this is some sort of pleasure. Not yeah. Dharma happiness and some sort of pleasure. Then Kasuri. Oh, the kind of the then it's yeah. Just a minute, few seconds or something. You see, then thinking that you see. Then this what happens is then you see you choose this few seconds pleasure. You choose this. You completely give up your life to the attachment. I mean, subtraction thought, in the ignorance, holding the eyes, of course, but there's a particular attachment. You give up. Then you see the Kasuri to be born in the hell realm, lower realm. Then heavy suffering. Sorry, maybe I mentioned Dharma, but don't remember the last part. The last part is very important. The tree I don't remember. I didn't memorize it. Was heavy suffering. Even the Lord realm. Oh, there heavy suffering, samsara, Lord. But that's because yeah. So you give your life to attachment, or to Lord and suffering. For this 1 minute or few seconds pleasure, some pleasure. For even suffering, then you give up Kasuri. I mean, you see, the to experience to be born high transformation grouping. They were him. So you give up to experience few seconds pleasure, then you're born in the Lord. I mean, you choose that in the see, it becomes like that. But as I said, experience suffering, like that. Then you give up the nirvana, liberation, ultimate happiness. Ultimate happiness forever. Liberation from samsara. Liberation from samsara. Blissful state of peace forever. So you give up this for a few minutes pleasure, the few seconds pleasure. You give up all that for this samsara pleasure over there. You give up all that, this for blissful state of peace forever. Free from samsara. Oh, you give up this. That's huge. When mistake is like huge mistake. Then Kasuri, then you see, you give up for some pleasure, the 1 minute or the few second pleasure there. You see, you give up total cessation, obscuration, completion, realization, enlightenment, peerless happiness forever. Not just 1 week or like holiday, 1 week or month or no, forever. Oh, you see, you give up this. You give this. You fall attachment to this. Sometimes pleasure or this. Something very short. Only which is only nature of suffering. So you give even enlightenment for the sentient beings, numberless sentient beings, not just one sentient, numberless elements, numberless angles, numberless animals, numberless human, numberless to enlightenment, to free them from ocean, sometimes bring to enlightenment. Oh, so you give up this. That some self-pleasure is for a few minutes, that's a few seconds pleasure. Oh. Yeah, so then this is what happens in reality. If you really think, well, if you just distract your mind, total distracted, crazy, you don't think, So the reality, that's what happens. Oh, like that. It's very, 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 very sad in the reality. Big, huge, like skies of mystery. Skies of mystery. Lamaja. All of that, see? So I have to think that. Then, of course, you give up numberless sentient beings, you see. To be free from samsara, you give up that. To your own, just samsara pleasure, just a few seconds, minutes, seconds. And then you give up numberless sentient beings, bring to enlightenment, you give up. It's so important to think of this. Important to think of this. Or write down in your diary book. Okay. Okay. Then I one important thing is that normally you have to meditate not only suffering or pain, suffering not only like human beings, you see, suffering or rebirth. There's I think five, now I forget. There are 5 outlines. Suffering there, suffering of death, suffering of old age, suffering of sickness, suffering of death. And then meeting the undesirable object, separating from desirable object, not finding there are 3 types of, I think 3, types of suffering, samsara. I can't die. So there's I think 6, 8 suffering. Then maybe liberation palm, I think 6, I think. So religion, human beings, yes, not find. If you're found, whatever you eat gives pleasure for you. If you're found, but you can never get satisfaction. Yeah, from beginningless rebirth, you tried, didn't get satisfaction. So you know that. So that is also suffering pain. So many people commit suicide. In the people who have billions of dollars, zillion, trillion, billion, trillion dollars. So many people. They have all the wealth, but many people they commit suicide. They could not find happiness. How much they go out to go, they could not find happiness. So much more dissatisfaction. Oh, so much. Other commit suicide. Follows with that attachment. So that happens a lot with famous singers, actors, commit suicide, doesn't know purpose of life. So didn't meet Dharma, didn't get to think, well, Dharma in the heart. So very important to maintain suffering and change. How that is suffering natural. Very important to record, very important to meditate on that. So important. That's not one. You have to. It is very clear to you, to your mind. Don't not get attached to that. Kazare. So as mentioned in the Chemo, as mentioned there, you see, Kazare. Somebody, very hot, several hot, and exposed and the sun, naked body exposed and the sun, or whatever is hot, then you see, then to get pleasure, to stop that suffering, the pleasure, and then try to go inside the cold water, in the ocean or the whatever swimming pool or so you try to get in the cold water. So you see what happens. So the very first time after got in the water, cold water, then you see the suffering hot stopped from great, but suffering cold started from small. So so longer you are in the cold water, then suffering cold increases more. That's suffering. So you call, so you see the person we call, you see, pleasure. So the minute you go to the cold water, hot stopped, great to small, and cold suffering, the second cold suffering starts from small. So that suffering feeling, that suffering feeling that's only suffering. Hot start from great, the cold start from small. That's all. So that's called pleasure. So the called pleasure, then see, then called pleasure, label pleasure by mind, by your mind. Reality, by your mind, label pleasure by the mind, by your mind. So that's it. That's nothing else. But yeah, the negative imprint led by the ignorance, holding things as real, what is not, what exists in them. So you see, then yeah, then because you do that, negative imprint, projected on the mere level pleasure. You see that per second, this mere level pleasure. Projected that negative imprint, projected real. So then, third second appears real. Yeah, third second appears real. So real pleasure, appears. Negative imprint, projected, decorated. Why? Then after that, then wrong concept rises. Yeah, this is real pleasure. This is real pleasure. The wrong concept. Yes. That which is not true. Wrong concept. Wrong concept. Why? Because it's not true. Yeah. Totally false. Hallucination. Yeah. So then attachment to that, then causes to be in the samsara continuously, and the lower realm suffering. Same from beginningless rebirth up to now, we have been doing the same thing. No. Same thing, nothing new. From beginningless rebirth. That's why up to now we still didn't become free from samsara. Still do not become free from samsara. You have to know that. So like that. This is the normal example for everything, everyday life. We have to recognize, and we have to recognize what is wrong, what is the truth in the life, what is wrong in the life, what is false in the life, what is the truth in the life. We have to recognize. So now that here shows, this is what the truth was. So What a hallucination, wrong concept. So, like that we suffer continuously. So, due to wrong concept. Hallucination, man. So, the So in the reality, there's no such two legs in the pleasure. No! Total wrong! There's no such two legs in pleasure. Complete hallucination. Like you take drug or something, then you see all kinds of things. Like it's happened in Maximo Karuna, old student, came to Lauto when I was there. Then one day he took Dadura. Dadura grows everywhere near the Lauto, everywhere. So goats eat fish so deliciously. They eat crack, very deliciously. But for human being, poison brings hallucination. So he will see wrong is American man, all those during hippie times. So he spent so much on the way to come to the mountain. Then he finished the mountain and he finished the mountain, money on the mountain. Then you see, I do so much puja at that time. I do, as a Lama advised, to Trujuma every day. Because I was building the monastery, so I was doing Kalra puja to Trujuma every day. So there's so many dharmas in the kitchen, the Trujuma and other things. So kept you see in the kitchen. So then he come to get dharmas, and he left in the kitchen. So he makes a small bread, but black, black. So geshe was geshe to the tashi. It's a learned geshe from Hamdong comes in. Hamdong. So and learned geshe, and also was very good in Vinaya. I think one time Geshe Sopa asked some questions to him, something like that. He was to be abbot. He was a 6-month abbot allowed. So at Baksa we met, and he talks about Sulukumbu. Sulukumbu was it was about Sulugumbu. Didn't go to Sulugumbu, but then so I invited him. So he was 6 months abbot. So first monk, Kopan monk was the one start there louder. So I start school and morning 8 o'clock or something, come to Lauda cave, everyone while I was eating or I don't know. So anyway they come with the prayer together, then the procession, then the living, then start school. Anyway, he was the abbot to ordain him. So I was to Guru measuring time. So so first time we did that, and so then he makes a small black Dharma, small bread, flat one. Then he offers Geshe, Geshe eat that. But the Geshe doesn't eat our Sulukumbu Sherpa food. Zen, Shakpa, many things. I think not even butter pancake, I don't think he got. I'm not sure. So 6 months, it was Tamba Tukpa, things like that. So Nimatashi, the cooks and serves for him, Nimatashi. Now Sarah. So he was a scientist, the teacher of the science, I think in the early times, Sarah, I think. So anyway, but he gives me the black one, and I didn't want to eat. And so there was just interesting. Geshe eat that. And what do you put? So anyway, his tent moves around. So his tent moved to others, the father, higher. So Masumu went to see him, and he ate Tadura. So then his vision, you see, all the dust is worms, all the dust, whole earth dust, the worm moving, dust, all the dust, the worms moving, everything moving. Oh, so that hallucination, projection of hallucination mind. See? So something here, wrong concept. Didn't happen. So something like that didn't exist. Something here, truly the pleasure doesn't exist. No way. So anyway, so that not only that, but the whole life, the whole pleasure of us, we should meditate, understand like that, not just like that. No, that's an example. Okay, so I think it was it's like some sort of pleasure, attachment, some sort of pleasure, like licking the sword, there's honey. There's honey on the sword. You lick the honey, but it cuts your tongue at the same time. Yeah. It's been honey, but you cut the tongue. So, like that. That's a very good example. Then, like the, when people are fishing, then the fish attracted to the worm. Oh, there's a worm to go to eat. Oh, never think it will caught. It will caught and you will kill. Never think it. From far, you see, just run to get it. You see, there, caught here, then they finish. Maybe, maybe not completely dead to them, but it's cut half. Anyway, so like that. So your wrong concept, not seeing this to harm you. You think complete pleasure. Oh, the wrong concept. Run after your wrong concept. Run towards that. Oh, that's it. You're finished. Oh, like that. That's attachment cheating you, deceiving you. Attachment cheating you, deceiving you. Your life. And then, because I think this Thai, but more the sorry. No, I forgot I don't know the country. I don't know. What is the country? Near Thai.
Cambodia?
Cambodia was it?
Huh?
Yeah, so those countries, young people, and they know how to catch big fish. I don't know what to call different, the big ones. They know exactly. They make the kind of rubbers, like big on the land, underneath the water. Then so many of them go inside. While the people are away, they don't come back. They find out there's so many inside. Or there's a pond or small hole, then the water goes. There's so many goes inside. Then also for the big snakes, how to catch big snakes. Then they make things, and then they put a bird, a chicken, or some alive, Then the bird goes through the bird. This big snake goes. The big snake. There's something. They're so. I don't know. They're so good. I mean, so how to make things to teach this big snake. They go there. Then caught by the thread, by the rope. Thread or rope, caught on the body. They can't run away. Then after some bonus, they come back. They see. It's done for the snake, but it's a big snake. So to caught not the eagle, I think the hawk, eagle or hawk, I'm not sure. Big bird, maybe hawk, huh? Maybe hawk, I think. They know how to. They know how to catch. And they come. There was some animal there, chicken or some. Sometimes they bring kind of chicken and then they come. They go away. Then the animal come. Or they got caught. The rope. But the attachment is like this. So deceiving you, so cheating you. The attachment to some sort of pleasure. Wow. Not much of it. They make this, the animal, that animal do come. What they expect, they come. And then they could not escape away. Of course, then, killing one, giving harm to one, then they cause 500 lifetimes to be like that. Them to become animal like that, and they get caught. 500 lifetimes. This one karma. So but they have no idea. See, all those people, they do whole life. They have no idea. So for eons in the Lord realm suffer like that. So due to ignorance, due to attachment. Not much. So who makes them suffer? Their attachment. They cheated, deceived. Then something about root of samsara. Not much. So those very good meditation shortcomings of attachment. How attachment cheats you. Like that. So anyway, so the many of those examples as very good to use to apply for meditation. Very, very good. Okay. So maybe I stop here. Ayo. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah. To all the past, the best of it, a man is to clarify through the man is to clarify numberless, sentiment numberless Buddha. Oh, doesn't matter bodhicitta, which is all the cause of all the success, happiness, after enlightenment was for every sense. Every generated in the Sutta being, the increase. Oh, Changja, Sanja, Rinpoche, Mate, Pana, Jeju, Ajava, Nyamba, Meba, Ye, Konde, Kondu, Pawa, Sho. To realize about oneself and the emptiness means no dependent rising. Dependent rising means no emptiness. You know what? Correct understand emptiness. Right? Oh, you told me. Akondera do da meba da jude de lua meba pensa game trozo chawa yelo do konde do wala jenji lo. Then we pray, did all the past, the best of it, I married to Glorious, I married to Glorious, numberless and numberless Buddhas. All this virus that they go about to be people see the recovery immediately there because those people have a karma to get sickness. That goes we're going to go to that prayer. Paul, the people know. Samja neba jini ba nyodo nele da joj jove nena ma jova ta to jova me ba shoy samja neba jini ba nyodo nele da joj Döye nena malye bata tu joa me ba joy semje ne ba jini ba nyodo nele da joy se dobe nena malye bata tu joa me ba joy. Yeah, that's also did all the past, three dimensions, numberless Buddhas, but those who died due to the disaster problems, others particularly died by virus, we pray for them to never be born in the Lord's element, to be born to be and the pure land where they can become enlightened, at least the matter is the perfect image, but the mid-mind, the teaching, mid-perfect, all about man, the Guru, the big about enlightenment, and the population most of all the mind word. Friend, may teach enlightenment as quick as possible. Sara Gumdo Jawa Songa Tejo Senye Ngozo Zabe Jabe Ngabe Lansan Senye Kete Tayan Dawa Majo De Jara Kundo Jawa Songa Tejo Senye Ngozo Zabe Jabe ngabe lansa tenye da geze tayando manjo je itera kundo jawa zongawe tejo senye ngoso zabe jabe ngabe lansa tenye da geze tayando manjo aijuai. Then did all the possibilities, the Buddhas. may I fulfill all the wishes of a sentient being more than which can tree, which can do. May I fulfill all the expectations of other sentient beings more than which can tree. I did whatever the suffering that sentient beings have, it will happen to me, whatever happens to me. Happiness I have, it will happen to all the sentient beings. Okay? Oh, then the casualty, all the merits, all the happiness that is up to enlightenment, but all sentiments, okay? They minted on that. Oh, it was taking suffering, so all the cause, the karma, all the cause of. All sentient people were enlightened. Did all the possible with the marriage to collect by me, through the marriage to collect by numberless, and numberless Buddhas. All which exists in man. May the I who exists in the man. Achieve the enlightenment which exists in the man. Lead all the sentient beings who exist in man. To that enlightenment which exists in the man. Dharma alone who exists in Myanmar. No, it jambal babi jite jimbata kunda zambodia. Adogunye jetan dolo jengewa deta tanje ratu. Jebe jawatan jeje ngawa kanla chusu ngawa yedaya gewe tawa. Sambo jeje ratu ngawa inji. Jede kamande peyende amaleba alejo saeme